Good morning, Orange Math folks. So today we're talking about hundredths. Hundredths. So yesterday we learned tenths, and tenths go right after the decimal point. They are 10 times smaller than ones. They're represented as 0.1 or 1 over 10, 1/10. And so we talked about yesterday how 100 is 10 times bigger than 10, and 10 is 10 times bigger than 1, and 1 is 10 times bigger than tenths. So today we're going to talk about what is 10 times smaller than tenths. And if we remember back when we were first learning our numbers, we would count in our tens place, and then what would come after our tens place? Our hundreds place. So it's the same thing, but in the opposite direction. So what comes after our tenths place? Our hundredths place. So hundredths are represented by 1 over 100 or 0.01. 1 over 100 or 0.01. Those are both 1/100th. 1/100th. So our book does a great job with showing us a place value chart, which looks like that. So we see our hundredths place, our tens place, our ones place, and then a decimal point, and then a 7 in our tenths place, and a 5 in our hundredths place. So that would be 75 over 100, or 0.75. Again, we have a 7 in our tenths place and a 5 in our hundredths place. Okay. It will also show you pictures like this that I just couldn't draw. Okay. But if you do the textbook page that's posted on the website, then you can practice with these. So for these, all you would do is you would count how many tenths you have. So each big full line is a tenth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 tenths, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, counting each little square. So I have 5 tenths and 6 hundredths. So that would be 0.56, or 56 over 100. Okay. We're gonna go between fractions and decimals again. But before we do that, I just want to make sure that you've got your place value chart down. So that if I give you something like this right here, 3 over 100, that would be 3 hundredths. So which one of these would be right? Which one of these would be the right way to write 3 over 100? Yeah, it's going to be this one right here. This one right here is 3 tenths. There's a 3 in our tenths place. So that's not what we want. This one right here puts the 3 in our hundredths place, 0.03. Okay, a way that we can always check it is we can look at our bottom number, and our bottom number has 2 numbers after the 1. So here we should have 2 numbers after the decimal point. Okay, so 2 zeros, so 2 places after the decimal point there. Okay, but let's go over a couple together. So the first one says 25 over 100. And just write that one as 0.25. Right, again, we have 2 zeros, so we do 2 numbers after the decimal point. Right, and just how we see it there. Don't let this one trick you. Okay, this is the tricky one. And then the other one thing that we'll be doing is going from decimals to fractions. So for this one here, we've got 0.58, and we've got 5/8 or 58 on top. And then what should we put on the bottom? 10 or 100? It's going to be 100 because we see 2 numbers after the decimal point. So we need to put 2 numbers after the 0. All right. So that's all it is for today. I hope you guys have a great day. Give me a call if you need any help, or I will call those of you that we have a time plan to call. All right. Bye-bye.